What's going on there, guys? We back with another one. Got to talk about Coach Prime now. Kyle Shanahan, 49ers head coach, and linebacker Fred Warner had some things to say about the Colorado program and what Coach Prime is doing over there. And they're going viral for this, obviously, because of Coach Prime's playing days with the San Francisco 49ers. They're kind of intertwined, similar to when Michael Irvin says something or someone around the Dallas Cowboys says something. Because you got to remember, he won back-to-back Super Bowls with those franchises, so he is forever etched in their lore. And when you tell the story of those franchises, you can't tell the story without telling the story of Coach Prime. Well, at that time, Deion, Neon Deion, Prime Time, whatever you want to call them, you can't tell the story of those franchises and their Super Bowls without Coach Prime, So let's check out what they had to say.
Have you seen any of Deion Sanders and how he's doing? Do you have any thoughts on just what he's done in this role as a head coach?
Yeah, it's been fun to watch. It's been really cool. You never know how it's going to work out with them just going there and the whole transfer rules and stuff, which I don't even understand. Hopefully I won't ever have to. You don't know how it's going to work, but he's just fun to watch. Just everyone being such a fan of him growing up and then how cool he is now. But really what made it real was just watching their first game. We didn't have – that was a week before we started, and I was actually just hanging out at a house, and I got to watch them versus TCU. And to watch how their team played was the coolest thing. I mean, everyone knows how cool Deion is, but we always talk about the silent tape and how a team looks, and to watch those dudes come out and battle and how hard they played and the confidence they had, that was what made it so fun to watch. And I'm from Colorado, so my wife went there. Best man at my wedding went there. I'm not a big fan of there. I'm a Longhorn, but they're actually making some of us like CU right now. Even we got a lot of CSU guys in our office, and last week they even admitted that CU is pretty cool right now. But and then last week we finished. It was a night game, so when we were done with our meetings, we got to see the fourth quarter in my hotel room, which their backs were against the wall and they stepped it up and got it done. So it's been cool to watch and fun for sports, and probably got the most hype team going on right now. So can't get mad about that.
Let me just take everybody through how incredible of a time this is that they're Flanders touched on everything that's going on over there. We are in the hotel the night before the game. All right, we were sitting in the meal room. They got college football on the night before games, right, on the big screen while we're eating our meal. And when I tell you that everybody is in that meal room, dialed in, watching Colorado versus Colorado State.
Colorado State, exactly.
And they're literally jumping at every single little play to start that game. It was as if we're watching the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
That in itself right there, that's all you need to know about what Deion has done to that program. Exactly. And so, man, I mean, you talk about a story, and it's in his first year too. Imagine how he's going to be next year and going forward. To have both your
everybody going to go over there,
both balling on either side of the ball, that's exactly how
everybody. He's going to have the top recruiting class next year, easily.
You think so?
Easily, regardless of how they finish.
All those.
No, they're going to want to go play. They're going to want to play for him. They're going to want to be on the field with Lil Wayne, rapping while y'all running out. They want to be. Kids want to be a part of that. You got their
Twitter. They got their Twitter names on the back of their jerseys.
On the back of their jerseys, man, especially with the whole NIL thing going on. Come on, man. They trying to get on that big screen.
Listen,
that's what it is.
They doing that thing the right way.
They doing it the right way.
They doing that thing the right way. I mean, and some people hating for real. They just don't like the fact that
yeah, and I don't understand, man. That doesn't make no sense.
It's not orthodox at all. But I gotta respect it all the way through and through.
Yeah,
I mean, shout out to the Colorado Buffs and Prime, man. Yeah.
So it was good to hear that from two San Francisco 49ers, a place that Prime didn't spend a long time at, but he made a huge impact when he was there. Coach Prime, man, he spoke with Taylor Rooks last night about how his security makes people insecure about who they are as a head coach, as different things. I seen something on Tariq Nasheed's podcast where guy was mad that Coach Prime was coaching, and he was saying that, all we got left is coaching. It was a Caucasian guy, and I don't even know why he felt threatened. I mean, that's one job. That's one job Coach Prime got. So are you mad that he's getting players? I don't like everybody don't feel that way. That's like him, but he found a reason to say. I mean, at least he was honest. He said, all we have left is coach. It sounded like he was about to start crying. Check that Tariq Nasheed podcast out if you can. I didn't hear the whole thing. I just seen the clip that was floating around on social media, man. But Coach Prime, he has everyone, love him or hate him, watching these games. And what people don't know is when you watch them to lose, you're actually helping the school. You help. So you need the haters just as much, if not more, than the people that's supporting you and clapping for you, because that's what makes you polarizing, and people want to come and interview you and keep y'all in front of the camera 24/7. So the haters, them doing it out loud in public, is really just fueling Colorado, but they can't hold their emotions in, and they don't seem to recognize that they're just fueling the machine. So to see Kyle Shanahan and Fred Warner talk about like how engaged they were in Colorado versus Colorado State. A year ago, nobody outside of that immediate area was as engaged in these games like they are now. But with Prime, what he's done for this program on a massive scale and the quick turnaround time is what is making it, appear this way. Because if it would have took 3 or 4 years, people would still watch it and they would love it. But it wouldn't be like this initial excitement I don't expect in year 2 as he starts to get better players and the roster starts to really match up to other teams and they're going to be in the Big 12. People are going to start to expect things. This team is exciting because, they have explosive players, but they're clearly deficient in areas, don't have a great run game, all that. But they're competing and they're finding a way to win so far. And the intrigue is, you look at Oregon, you say, man, they're a bit overmatched, especially, in addition to, because they were still going to be overmatched with Travis Hunter, but it really makes them severely overmatched now. But you feel like going in there with Prime, somehow, some way you could win. Now, you got Bo Nix and Shedeur Sanders, that whole thing, everybody's going to be watching. And Shanahan said, like, he's the hottest person in sports right now. They're the most prime team or most hyped team in the country, like, barring none. He ain't talking about a college team. He's talking about sports team, including the pro teams. They're the most hyped right now. And that is definitely the Prime effect, man. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.